Just a quick reminder, don't forget to check out my Patreon for early access and exclusive content, link on screen and in the description below.
What is going on, everybody? Project Rod here, and it is time for racing here in Wichita for the Arena Series. Here is your current leaderboards. As you can see, Gas Monkey Garage and Crush Station tied for first. There's a three-way tie for third and Whiplash in last place. This is your racing bracket for tonight here in Wichita. Son of a Digger and Monster Rottweiler getting the bye runs into the second round, Rottweiler being our fastest qualifier. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get racing going with round one. We're going to be seeing Gas Monkey Garage versus Crush Station. Now, Ryan Hayward has been here before. He is the pilot of Gas Monkey Garage, although he's more familiar with the Stadium Series, but he's used to driving these trucks around. Crush Station, J-Space Racing, his rookie debut here in Season 2 of the Arena Series. Gas Monkey Garage, some trouble though. That might hurt him. Crush Station's going to take a little bit of a lead there, and he's going to be taking the win as we wait for the official times. 18.75 for Crush Station. Gas Monkey Garage out in the first round. Unfortunate, but is what it is. As we go to the second race of round one, Whiplash versus Stone Crusher. Morales TCS, another truck from the Stadium Series, or another truck and driver from the Stadium Series. And Marcus Kane in Stone Crusher making his debut as well here in Season 2 of the Arena Series. Now looks like Whiplash has the advantage going into the final turn, and Stone Crusher flipping over across the finish line. I believe that was Whiplash's race, and it was just barely. Whiplash and Morales TCS, it will be moving on to the semifinals to face Son of a Digger. So there you go, Rottweiler against Crush Station for the first race of the semifinals, and then Whiplash and Son of a Digger for the final race of the semifinals. So here we go, Crush Station versus Monster Rottweiler. Monster Rottweiler last season with self-created behind the wheel was dominating in racing, so hopefully that carries here in Season 2, and Undead Elkins can make a name for himself with this truck. Crush Station, a little bit of trouble looks like, but Rottweiler has the lead. It all comes down to this final turn. It's going to be close. It might have been Crush Station, though, and it was. A 17.92 for Crush Station, the fastest time we've seen so far in racing tonight. So he will be moving on to the finals against either Son of a Digger or Whiplash. Who's it going to be? I know Arcanine 59 and Whiplash, or Arcanine 59 and Son of a Digger, have been in this spot before. If I'm not mistaken, he did have a racing win under his belt last season. So I'm sure he'd like to carry that on. Whiplash rolling over though. Morales TCS trouble into the final turn as Son of a Digger will take the win. Whiplash still trying to gather herself. A DNF for Whiplash, 18.05 for Son of a Digger. So a crazy semifinal race to get the last bit of the racing bracket complete. Crush Station versus Son of a Digger in the final round. That was a shocking race, a very interesting race. But here we go. Last two are coming up to the line. Who's it going to be? Will it be the rookie J-Space Racing and Crush Station, or Arcanine 59 and Son of a Digger, who've been here before? They're coming up to the last turn here. It's going to be close. That was such a photo finish. I'm not sure who won it. And it's going to be Son of a Digger getting the official call, an 18.26 for Arcanine 59 and Son of a Digger. So he is your first racing winner this season here in Wichita. Son of a Digger, congratulations, Arcanine 59. That is a good and crucial 6 points to help with the lead. So there you go. The racing bracket is done. Son of a Digger is on top after tonight's event. So let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboards after the fact. Crush Station still on top, but tied now with Son of a Digger with 13 points. Monster Rottweiler in third with 11. So it's going to get interesting. Now a quick word from our sponsors. I'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of the channel, W Energy. Be better with W Energy. No jitter, no crash, no sugar, no artificial colors, and 0 calories. Stay focused, stay awake, W Energy. Use code PROJECTRODROD to receive 10% off of your order. Now, back to the video. And now it's time to see who our first skills winner of the season is going to be. As Gas Monkey Garage and Ryan Hayward come out. Again, a driver familiar with bigger stages than this, so I don't see why he couldn't dominate this. However, it is a new and different truck compared to what he's used to driving, so that could play a huge factor in all this. And no, I thought he was going to roll it over, but he was able to save it for his first attempt. Not too bad. He's got one more to go. Let's see which way he's going to take it. That's a downside of these smaller places, is you're kind of limited to where and what you can do and where you can go. So I'm sure that's going to be another adjustment for him. And a nice, I don't even know what to call that. I know a moonwalk is the other way. And he's going to attempt a reverse momentum backflip, but didn't get enough rotation. However, he's back on all fours after. So we're going to wait for the final score. Is a 9.481, so a really good score early on. Even though he didn't land that second move, that is still a good high score to put on the board. So that's going to be tough to beat as Whiplash and Morales TCS come out. Looks like she's going to go for a moonwalk across the pad into a wheelie. She's flipping backwards and back on all fours. So I guess a reverse somersault, if you will. But a pretty good attempt. And she's able to keep it on all fours so she can go for another one. Oh, man, let's see what's going to happen. She's going to go for another popper and a moonwalk into the jump into a wheelie. Let's see how far she can ride it across. That might be it. Yep, that's going to be it. I'm not sure if that'll be enough to take it from Gas Monkey Garage, although the first attempt was really good, and it is going to be enough. 9.933 for Whiplash and Morales TCS. That was a nice transition there. Stone Crusher coming out now and Marcus Kane. But that was a great score for Whiplash, at least in her favor. That first attempt, though, that first one was really the one that stuck out, so I'm sure that was the difference maker here. But let's go ahead and talk about Marcus Kane and Stone Crusher. Let's not take his attempt away. That was a good one there. Let's see what his second attempt is going to be. But a 9.933 is going to be tough to beat as he goes for a bicycle. And that's not going to be enough. He wasn't able to control it, and he rolled over, cutting it short. So we're going to have to wait for the final score here and see what it's going to be. Is it going to be enough to top Whiplash? And a 9.650, so good enough for second place, but not enough to take out Whiplash from the lead as Crush Station comes out. J-Space Racing going for some Cyclones. Fans and judges alike love to see it. And there is his first attempt. Now let's see what he can do for his second one. Score to beat is a 9.933, so he might have to step it up a little bit. Cyclones were amazing, though, but it's not going to be enough. He needs to come out with something spectacular here. He's going to pop it up and get a moonwalk going. Thought he was going to try to go for the reverse flip. I'm not sure if he was going to try to get another combo out of that, but it wasn't enough. They didn't get enough of it, so a 9.094 for Crush Station, so good enough for fourth place at the moment. Arcanine 59, your racing winner of the night, coming out for his first attempt. Again, the score to beat is a 9.933 from Whiplash, going for the reverse momentum flip, but didn't get enough of it. Now he's going to try to save it, and he is. He's back on all fours, although he did not get the trick that he was trying to get. So let's see what his second attempt is going to be. He might try it again. He might not. He might take a different approach. Let's see. And I believe he might have been going for it again, but the front end of the truck caught the dirt there, and it hurt him. That's what kind of cost him the move. So he's not going to get it, and I don't think it's going to be enough to take the lead, as we have a 7.938 for Son of a Digger. And now here comes the fastest qualifier of the night, Monster Rottweiler and Undead Elkins. Let's see what he can do. He's going to start off with some donuts or some cyclones on that pad there. Nicely done, and he's going to combo it up. Not sure what's going on there. He's able to get it back on all fours, though. I'm sure that'll score well with the judges. That was not sure what to call that. Here's his second attempt. He's going to go for a sky wheelie into a bicycle, but slam slam the brakes, pump the brakes as he slammed into the container there. I'm sure that's going to hurt. I'm sure that's going to affect his score as well. Let's see it, an 8.646, so not good enough to take the lead, which means Morales TCS and Whiplash is your skills winner here in Wichita tonight. So this is the leaderboards for skills. Whiplash taking that top spot. Stone Crusher in second, Gasmonkey Garage in third, Crush fourth, Rottweiler fifth, and Son of a Digger in sixth place. So this is the leaderboards after skills. As you can see, Crush Station is now on top with 16 points. Son of a Digger, there's a three-way tie for second. So Freestyle is up next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in Freestyle.